Race 2 will be the Sky Bet Handicap Chase. We've moved to Doncaster now, and this is a 3-miler, 0 to 140. As most of these might be heading for the Ultimate or the Kim Muir Mobley next week. Mr. Mulligan at the top for John Morgan. Beach Bell, Craig Beckwith, Fireworm for Matt Cooper. The go-between Martin Dillon, Enchant Soul, David Robertson, Native Mera for Graham Clutterbuck, Frozen Pond and Canterbury Mash for Stu Gray. Silk of October for Graham Clutterbuck. Dell's Pride for Derek Hinton. Hot Springs Parchment for Vinnie Gerard. And Alex Cherry's got the bottom two, Rhythmic Room and Bubbly Breeze. So 13 then in this, called in and away. And heading towards the first of the fences. Doncaster, a much easier track to jump round than Cheltenham. I'll see what happens. Mr. Mulligan has gone straight off into the lead. I think we've been without the Morgan front runners for the last week or two. Difficult to tell really, because we had that week off, didn't we? And that stilted week. They're all safely over the first. How many weeks certain people have been missing, but he definitely wasn't around the last few races I did, so I think he was missing 1 week or 2 weeks, but they're back now anyway. And that will no doubt see plenty of this. A horse with a clear lead, and Native Mare as a faller there for Graham Clutterbuck. Another one of the things with the pace being a set like this. Interesting to see what happens next week, because I'm pretty sure John Morgan won't take Cheltenham week off. And if he's got these front runners going, there might be a lot more DNFs, as Stu likes to call them. So if you're entering his competition, bear that in mind, that with John Morgan's horses running, there are more fallers. Well, they seem to be anyway when we're doing the commentating, because they do go lickety-split. And heading into the fourth, they are still going lickety-split, and Mr. Mulligan is well clear of Canterbury Mash in second, Frozen Pond in third, then Rhythmic Room on the inside of the go-between. Beach Bell is after that. I suppose anything that won this pretty convincingly could take a crack at the Gold Cup next week. They're more likely to be heading for the handicaps, these. Mr. Mulligan, who's clear in front. Get over the sixth. Looking off the Gold Cup. Well, I've got a feeling that next week's Gold Cup is going to be run at a very fast pace, because there's quite a few horses in that like to go from the front, and there are quite a few that want to come from the back as well. So it could be quite interesting next week. Maybe one of the more open Gold Cups for a few years. They passed the winning post then with a circuit to go. Back here again next week as well, but for the St Ledger on the flat. That's Mr. Mulligan in the lead, leading by a good 5 or 6 as they get to the water. Rhythmic Room over in second, and the go-between is third. Frozen Pond and Enchant Soul are next, and Canterbury Mash and Beach Bell as they get to the 9th, which they all take nicely. Mr. Mulligan continuing to lead. Enchant Soul second, Rhythmic Room in third, the go-between is fourth, and Canterbury Mash, Beach Bell, Frozen Pond, and Hot Springs Parchment as they take this ditch, which they all got over okay. Dell's Pride and Bubbly Breeze just the back two at the moment. The one faller, Native Mera for Graham Clutterbuck. He's still got Silk of October in there in his other colours. Habibti colours, I think they are, as they get into the 11th. They're all safely over that, with Mr. Mulligan in the lead, Enchant Soul second, and the go-between and Beach Bell, with Canterbury Mash on the inside, and Fireworm is creeping around the outside now, getting a little bit closer. But Mr. Mulligan is still in the lead, been in the lead all the way, and then he's come along to pester him for that lead yet. And they had a nice, comfortable, easy lead for the race, the first 2 miles of the race so far, as they now go into the final mile, with Mr. Mulligan still the leader. Canterbury Mash and the go-between are next, then Fireworm and Beach Bell. Hot Springs Parchment is trying to get into it. Enchant Soul is also starting to get a little bit closer, as Bubbly Breeze has now dropped to the back. Mr. Mulligan though continuing to lead from Fireworm and Beach Bell. And the go-between and Canterbury Mash. Dell's Pride is after that as they take that ditch. Plenty in with chances here behind this leader if they can get to him. He's only 2 lengths in front. And does have the ability to kick on again, as we've seen plenty of these horses do. And it's Mr. Mulligan who's still the leader. And Firewoman looks to be going well in second. Then they go to the one who's really making ground around the outside is Hot Springs Parchment in the green, and that one has now come through to challenge for the lead. And suddenly it's all changed as Hot Springs Parchment comes through and takes it up and starts to race away as they get over that next one. He's quickly gone 2 lengths clear, and 1 or 2 of those that appear to be going well are now struggling as Hot Springs Parchment has gone 4 or 5 clear. Mr. Mulligan's gone out like a light as they come down towards the next, and it's Hot Springs Parchment who's in the lead from Silk of October has come through from the back but jumped that slowly. Then Firewoman the go between. All Shot Soul is after that one. Canterbury Mash is next, but Hot Springs Parchment has shot clear with 2 to jump. It's Hot Springs Parchment coming down to the final 2 fences, well inside the final 2 furlongs. He's over it nicely, clear of Silk of October. Firewoman the go between. On Shot Soul and Canterbury Mash. He's just going to jump the last surely. Hot Springs Parchment. He's 6 lengths clear. He comes to this final fence. He's surely just got to pop it. He gets over it okay, and he jumps away from it well. Go between's over it in second. Back in third is On Shot Soul and Canterbury Mash, but it's going to be Hot Springs Parchment who's going to take it for Vinnie Gerard. Be close for second, probably just On Shot Soul from Canterbury Mash. The go between was fourth, then Beach Bell, Rhythmic Room. Mr. Mulligan went out like a light very, very quickly after appearing to be going well. Didn't like it when he was challenged at all, and Hot Springs Parchment swept into the lead there. Has that got him into a Gold Cup position for next week? I don't know. I have to see what else Vinnie Gerard's got, but if he's in the handicaps, he'll be going up a few pound after a performance like that, winning that one very easily indeed from some pretty good sorts. So Hot Springs Parchment off 102. Goodness me, nearly could get into Hunters that one. Hot Springs Parchment for Vinnie Gerard, that will surely be a, if that runs in a handicap next week, even if what would it do? It probably got 10 or 12, would it maybe? It'll still be on a good mark for next week, that one. That's really one to stick in your notebook, isn't it? All Shot Soul was second for David Robertson. Canterbury Mash for Stu Gray was third. The go-between for Martin Leedham was fourth, and Frozen Pond for Stu Gray was fifth. If you take a look down there, you can see Beach Bell, Craig Beck with 1, 2, 3. Mr. Mulligan, John Morgan waited 1, 3, 1. So just how good a performance was that? Maybe it's got him into the Gold Cup picture, but yes, he's still going to be on a workable mark for the handicaps.